What's up, guys? Shaft Knight here, back with another one. Oh man, I'm tired. I just got off of a 16-hour shift, so whew, long one. And I just decided right now is when I want to make this video. I don't know, tired, looking like crap as usual, but I'm out here grinding. I want to save my money and just get something going, anything. So getting a little definition back in the arms. So I've been trying to work on my weight, how I'm eating, drinking a lot more water. This is Hawaiian volcanic water from Waiakia. It's good though. It's good water. But yeah, I just decided like I was falling apart. So if I didn't, if I didn't start getting serious about my health and making something happen in life, um, then shit, it's over. Like, gotta do something. So, and then I'm searching X, and I just see this post about how 100 Christians are killed in a DRC like a week or two ago, and like I didn't even hear the story, but I just every day I wake up and there's just like something new that's so dark, and it's like what a crazy time we're living in. I think like most of us, like me, just want to go to work and provide and live a life. Like I have no problem working my ass off. I already do. Like I'm trying to do all these social media things on top of working 40 plus hours. So it's like, and I'm homeless, so it's like in my car, but I've got, got tablet, all this stuff, you find a way to get things here and there. But back to what I was saying, it was like, what the hell is happening on the planet, man? Like, I can't remember sitting in the hospital all those years, sitting there looking at transgender patients, uh, geriatrics, which is like older kids, children, adolescents, psychotic, military or civilian, whatever, military and civilian. So because I worked at a military psych hospital, I remember just sitting there all those years, contemplating like how deep and dark the human spirit can really be, or like how deep things can really go. How far can a human really go? That's why I study like Soviet regimes and totalitarian regimes and the history. I'm a big history buff. I love history. I love going through World War I, World War II. But even if you go into those wars, like, yeah, there's a lot of people who died. Like World War I, for instance, was about puffy chest. Like, my boys are better than your boys, for instance, just to be overall with it, the way I look at it, right? It's just like national powers coming at each other, like World War I and all those deaths. But like, even that isn't as dark as what we have on Earth right now. Because like the darkness is seeped into like every facet of civilian life, everything is priced up. Everything is priced up. Like, I'm having the hardest time saving money and I'm homeless. It is wild. It's like crazy. Like, I've had to rewrite so much just to be able to save a dime, and I don't even have anywhere to live. It's like food costs are out of control. And plus I have, mouths to feed too, but like, it's not just me, but at the same time, it's like, dude, what the hell? And like, I work hard as hell, and it's like, this hammer is, if it's hitting me, I know it's hitting everybody. That's just kind of how I feel. So, but like, back to the point, like, people are being assassinated. You got people being killed on trains. Like, where I live in California, like right now, I'm inside of like a homeless, I don't even know, man. Like, we're right next to the police station, but like, there's like a homeless encampment at the precinct. I don't even know how to explain it to you. Like they're trying to knock it down, but it's like I'm really park here because I work near here, but like it's just like, like what, I just park here, do my videos and chill for a little bit, and then I drive off. But it's just like I don't know, man. And then I just watched a video earlier. Shoot, I don't even know his name. I just caught it on my feed. It's a German guy, and he's like, I guess I'm gonna have to for like the next video. I'll have his name, but or maybe I'll put it down now afterwards. But he's walking through Frankfurt, Germany, and it's just like there's no Germans. There's no Germans in Frankfurt, Germany, like the capital. Like it's all Syrians and Muslims. It's like it's everything but, and they're all doing. It's like crazy, and like I see the same thing here over here in California, and so it's just like, what is going on, and why is like, what do I got to do? Like, what can I do to stop? Like, I don't even know what to do, man. Like, do we like what is going on? Why is this allowed? It's crazy. Like, even though I'm kind of on the same level in life, like, my teeth are gone. Like, both my other fang fucking fell out. Like, my teeth are rotting away. I have all these broken bones. I'm all fucked up from fighting people. Like, excuse my language on that, but I'm all messed up from fighting people, and it's like I wouldn't live like that, even how I am. Like, I'm a little I'm overweight now because of injuries and just sedentary life. So working my way back to, I'm eating great, I'm eating good, or great, good, whatever. I'm eating healthier. That's what I meant to say. Getting beyond my words. But it's like, man, I drive around. There's so many people that are just down and out, and I don't for one second believe that these, like, they were probably hardworking people before, and they just got hooked. They got out here and got in the crowd and got lost. And I'm not going to be one of them, that's for sure. But like one of the people, not one of them, but one of the people that gets hooked on drugs and then just lives on the street for a decade while you're ruining every chance you have physically healthy, health-wise, right? So I have no, like, I'm already messed up enough, and that's just from cigarettes, which I'm working on. I'm in between vape and cigarettes. I go back and forth, and then I really need to quit, obviously, right? But it's just hard, dude. I'm so damn stressed out all the time. So it's like I haven't had one of those in a while now, but it's rough. Every now and then you just see yourself creeping back to get a pack, and you're like, damn, dude, here I am with another pack. Here I am with another pack. You're like, well, I don't have one right now. I really don't. So I haven't had one in, hasn't been 24 hours, but it's currently getting there. So plus I was at work for 16 hours, and now I'm going to sleep. So it's like just naturally, after this. But I don't know. I just want to do this video right now because I just heard that article about 100 Christians being killed, and it just hurt my heart. I was like, they just mobbed in there, shot the ones that tried to run away. The ones that stayed, they chopped up, and then took 100 hostage, and then burned down like 16 buildings. And like, I'm like, bro, what? What are we doing, dude? Oh yeah, I'm right here. Whatever. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing as a human race? Like, where are we going? Like, are we just gonna kill each other? And even in America, are we just gonna do a civil war and just kill? Where's the common ground? And I used to be able to find it in the hospital. Even talking to like, I'm a single man. I'm single, but I'm a straight man. Like, but even talking to like a trans patient in the hospital, like there was common ground. And I was on the front lines during the pandemic. So in 2020, 2021, 2022, when everything was super crazy, you're getting super dangerous people in the hospital, and they have COVID. You're like, and like nobody wanted to work. The hospital went bare. I was one of the few people that stayed on to be a caretaker for strangers with COVID that were dangerous or wanted to hurt themselves. And so it was like, I did it for years. I did it the whole time. I was on the front lines. And so, and what did I service? Like 350,000 patients over 9 years or whatever it was. And I was the guy that, stopped them from hurting themselves or hurting others. And so, I don't know, man. I certainly didn't see the world going the way it is. I kind of feel like a little bit like the soldiers when we pulled out of the Middle East and let the Taliban take over. It's kind of like, why did I save all those lives when probably most of them did eventually off themselves? Or it's like, what did I achieve? What did I really do? Like, I'm very proud of what I did for like that 10 years, that block. I've been in healthcare about 11, 12 years now. So, I'm proud of what I did, but I look at the world now and it's like, it was a speck in space. Like, it was nothing. Like, my contributions didn't mean shit. And I paid a heavy price for them. Maybe they did. Maybe it made some hope to all those people that I did service. And I hope I did save lives. And I hope they're doing well. That's generally why I did it. I don't think many humans are going to put their lives on the line for $13 an hour, but I did. So at least that's where it started. And I ended up around like $22. But not much to put your life on the line to save people. That was what I did for 10 years. Everyone thought I made a bunch of money, and I was like, because I had an apartment and I took care of a family, and I used to tell them, I was like, no, I just spent my money on my family. Like, I didn't spend it on me. Like, look at me. I have a family still, and I still spend my money on my family, even in my situation. So it's like, that's just how I'm built. Like, I'm just a family man. Like, I don't want my family to go hungry. I had an apartment. Well, at the same time, my family's mentally afflicted to some degree. So, so I had to take care of them. Like, there's no other way. There's no one else to do it. So I had to. So I had the apartment that I was never really at, except for when I crashed, beaten or whatever, because fighting. But, yeah, I would, look, homeless guy just shows up, spouting, just, chilling a chair. I don't know. It's wild. But he's got like 3 cars where he's just like, I don't know. I think he's lost his mind. It's a little bit psychotic or drug use. I'm not sure which one. But yeah, so where was I? Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, me. I'm a wreck, dude. Like, my teeth are falling out. My body's in shambles from fighting all those guys all those years. Like, my hair, I should go get a haircut. I'm just like, does it matter? Like, I'm not dating you. I'm not look at this, man. I'm just like, I'll get to it, Like, right now, I'm just trying to save money, get to a more stable scenario. I did buy an RV, but the guy lied to me, and it was in an accident and salvaged, and it was a beautiful 1997 Fleetwood Flare. It was a nice RV. And I spent what I saved up. I spent $4,000 for an RV that I had to junk. Bad move. I learned a lot in that move. What I learned from buying that RV was that an RV is wildly different than a vehicle. Because I know how to look at a vehicle and see if it's running. Like, look at the suspension. You test it. If it's a stick, is it slipping? Is the clutch messed up? There's a lot of things you check out. The lights, everything. Look at do they have their brake fluid, the oil? Like, you check all the and you just see what kind of person they were. You can tell by their liquid, like if it's full, they probably top it off a lot and they take care of the car. So it's like, okay, this is the person that paid attention to his car. Whereas, you get in some cars and it's like they just drove it. They didn't even, and every now and then maybe if they remember the oil change, it's like, okay, probably not something you want to get, right? So it's different. But then on the RV, there was like generators and compressors and electricity. It was crazy amounts more. And I was like, oh, I was wildly unprepared to check that out. Bought it, drove it back 6 hours. So I went up 6 hours, came down 6 hours with it. And that was a bit of a journey. It died 4 times. I realized that I could only have 25% capacity in the tank. So I had to keep filling it up. And then it died in LA at a gas station. So I was like dead in his RV in the middle of a gas station. And I was just like calling the guy, like, how do I get this thing to fire up? And then he tells me that it's been like a raccoon got inside the electrical and I have to do, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was already like 4 hours away. It just was like, it quickly became a nightmare. And that's just because I bought something that I was wildly unprepared to even check out to see if it was an okay investment. So now I'm saving up again. Not too far from, well, yeah, it's taking me a little bit longer, but I'm getting there. To getting my next RV. So, that's where I'm going with it. But I don't know. This video is just a bunch of random, like my mind was just racing. So I was like, you know what, why not just drop a video right now? But yeah, so that's kind of what happened with that. Like, I just got screwed. Like, I tried to make a lateral movement out of my apartment to an RV and it didn't work. So now I'm homeless. My family's homeless. And so, that's on me as much as it is, but it's a growing pain, unfortunately. And, I am at the bottom, much like a lot of these other people, much maybe like some of you watching. Hopefully you're faring better than me. And if you're worse off, hopefully you get to at least my level. You have a vehicle, at least. Because having this vehicle is a lifesaver. Like, it's, man. Just that alone makes me so grateful to wake up and just be like, at least I have that, At least I have that. And a job, A man in California with a job. I was like, I hear so many dudes are like, I'm looking for work. I'm like, jeez. So, it could be worse. It could be worse. And so I always tell myself, like, Shaft, it could be worse, man. It can always be worse. You can always go further down. So, but I'm only interested in going up. And part of this channel just gives me an outlet to talk, At least I feel like I'm talking to somebody that, well, I'm not talking to somebody, talking to the camera, but you get what I'm saying. At least this is an outlet of some type. Oh, gray hair. Yeah, your boy's getting old. Boy's getting old. It's wild. I never thought I'd see 40. 40's coming up, and it's just like, and I'm falling apart. So if I don't do something now, no shot. So that's why for the last 3 weeks, I've been eating like a paleo diet, pretty much, meat and vegetables. And I think I had 2 cheat days. And the cheat days, one of them was just like a small, I think, ice cream cone, something. That's it. So it was like, I didn't really cheat too hard. I'm not really interested in snacks or sweets or any of that stuff. I'm not interested in bread or chips or any of that stuff. I've stopped eating all that junk food. I'm drinking water. Should we take another drink? I drink about I guess, like, I'm 6'3", like 340 now. I mean, I usually sit around 300, but I am a little overweight now. So I got about 40, 50 pounds to get off before I get back to my, like, close, like, the weight I like, which is still big. But I'm just like a big I'm very athletic, big guy. So, like, I was a right tackle in football, played baseball, I was a pitcher. So I had a at 6'3", 303 pounds. I had a 4940 dash, 4948. Like I was, I'm really fast for my size. People don't like. That's why I was successful in a military psych hospital. I could bang with them. I'm 6'3", you know. So that was fun. That's a whole nother video, man. I'll give you guys that. Oh, man, I got stories, and I've got stories. You know, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. So I'm bringing that to this channel. This channel is just more like a journal, an outlet of my mind. There's really no structure to this channel. Like I'm not going to be like doing news clips over clip. I might do some of that. I might do some of this. I'm an editor, video creator. Like I do a lot of that stuff. So, as you can see, I do my own thumbnails. They're not great. I don't know. I'll probably get better as I go about it. But like, so I had a command center in my apartment, which basically had a room dedicated to a studio, and I was going to open a podcast, but lost my job. So lost my studio and my drive. I was like, yeah. So now I'm back. I've bought the the tablet and all these things and the mic and just getting it going again, because I really just want to put my experience out there and save lives. That's what I did for almost 10, well, so I'm doing now. So I've done for the last 12 years. So, yeah, I just want to save lives. That's the mission, man. If anything, if anyone asks me like, why did you go to that hospital and for such little money, put your life on the line to save strangers? People that were struggling, but they wasn't up to you. Most people wouldn't have done that. Not for such little money. God, I wholly believe that being my brother's keeper had a lot to do with that. Was it traumatic for me and them? Sure, Whenever you put your hands on somebody, which is what I had to do, that was my position. It's basically control the person and put them down so they can accept medication when willingly. Basically, they don't want medication, but I have to give it to them because the doctor's ordered it. So I'm first through the door, and I'm the first one that contacts them, and I'm usually the one that slams and tackles them. If they're non-compliant, that's not like my go-to. As you can tell how I talk, I would try and ground them. I've damn near gone on my knees and begged someone not to make me do it, It's the kind of staff I was. I was like, I don't want to do this. Please take the pill. Please listen to the doctor. Please, please, please. But a lot of times, unfortunately, they made me be the other guy. So be that as it may. But, like, subscribe, comment, definitely comment. I know I said a lot in this video. Let me know what you think. If you even watch it, if anyone even watches this, I don't know. But anyways, love y'all. God bless.